Hey guys, this is Amy with Stick with the Plan, and today we're going to talk about cooking that chicken. Stay right here. I'm so glad you joined me. Just thinking about the holidays that are here, I was reminded when my nanny had given me her cast iron skillet. And I was so excited to use it, And I saw a cooking show on where this lady made it look so easy. She said, just go to your grocery store, buy a whole chicken, let your butcher butterfly it for you. And she showed how you cut your lemons and your onions, put it on the bottom of your pan, and then you're just gonna lay your chicken over top of it. I thought, oh, I can do that. So I went to the grocery store, I got my chicken, first time I've ever bought a whole chicken. I was talking to my friend Sally, and she said, don't bother the butcher, Amy. You can cut that chicken with your kitchen shears. And I thought, okay, I'll try. So I got this bird home, and my little daughter, Summer, she's helping me with this. So we cut the wrapping off and we cut this bird out. Well, all this juice runs out of the bird and all this extra innard parts and then a bag of extra parts come out, and it just floods my countertop. Well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. So, we're kind of grossed out. I'm looking over this bird, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. So, I got my kitchen scissors out, and I started trying to, cut this bird in two like the lady had done on the show. And this bird was so tough, I could not cut it in two. And so I'm working so hard, and then I think, well, I'm going to have to get a big knife. So I found the biggest knife that we had here in the kitchen. And now I'm just like up on top of the counter, and I need to cut this bird. So I'm just working really hard. Well, my husband Jay walks in, and he's on the phone to his friend Greg, and he's just staring at me, just looking at me while I'm trying to mess with this bird. And he said, Greg, he said, Amy's in the kitchen. She's cutting a chicken with a chainsaw. Well, I was having trouble with this bird. I just thought, man, this is not like that lady showed. It was so nice and easy to do. But anyways, I also noticed that this bird had wings, and on the edge of the wings there were these claws that I found out later they're just really tough feathers. But it looked like claws to me coming out. This is one evil bird. So I thought, well, we can't cook it with that. So I just got my knife again, and I sawed off those wings. So now, this bird, I finally get it apart. Now where I had sawed off the wings, there's these two red horns that are sticking up out of it. I think this is really a devil bird now. So I put it over top of my lemon and onions, and we put the thyme seasoning on it, and I get it in the oven, and it's so funny. I hear a hissing sound, like a really high-pitched noise. I open up the oven, it would stop, close the oven, it starts again. So I thought, man, this bird's messed up. None of those things happened when I was watching that show. It's just like, in our life, we get a dream, we get a vision, we get a word from God, we're all ready, let's do it, we can do this. We see the end result and think, oh, that'll be easy. Sometimes we get right in the middle of it, and it's a bigger mess than we ever intended, than what we signed up for. I wasn't ready for all the guts, the inward parts, the claws on the wings. I wasn't ready for all of that. But we have to get, tough on the inside and say, if we got a promise from God, then He's going to be faithful. We can't give up in the mess. Just like Paul said in Acts chapter 20 and verse 24, none of these things moved me, but we can have joy. And we're going to finish our course, finish this race, because of the joy of the Lord will be our strength through it. So let me encourage you today, don't give up in the mess. It might be a little messier than we first intended it to be, but God's plans are so great on you. He's so faithful, He'll see you through to the very end. And that's how we're going to stick with the plans He has for us. I'm so glad you joined me today. Oh, I appreciate you all so much. Just love hearing from you. All your likes, your love, especially your shares. You're getting this good news out with us. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to us, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like our page, because every Thursday we have a brand new video. I'll see you again next week.